I had very high expectations, but after the past 4 days, even my expectations were exceeded. Everything just went incredibly well. The turnout was even better than expected, and at every level of the event, things went better than we had even hoped for.
Doug LaPlaca is president and CEO of Visit Bend. He was reacting to the outstanding success of USA Cycling Cyclocross National Championships. I'm Steve Coffey, and this is Take 5 on News Talk 1110 KBND. Steve Johnson is the CEO of USA Cycling based in Colorado Springs. He also is pleased with how well the event came off.
It was a wonderful event. These are wonderful crowds, one of the largest we've ever had at cyclocross. Great venue. The riders liked it. They love the fact that the close proximity to downtown. So it's been very convenient for them with their housing and operations. So it's just been a wonderful event.
Now, I know that Visit Bend is hoping that they will have liked it well enough to want to come back to Bend. And
well, we're coming back next year. That's already been determined. We had a 2-year relationship with Bend, so we'll be back here same time next year.
And how is it looking for beyond that? Is it too soon to call?
Yeah, it's a little too soon to call. We do an RFP process, but we're talking with Bend about some of our other national championship properties as well. As you know, we had our elite road championships here in August in the middle of a heat wave. But we're coming back next year with that event as well. It's going to be a little bit earlier in the year. It's in late June, so hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler. But we have 16 national championship properties, and Bend is just a wonderful cycling community.
What makes Bend such a good cycling community in your eyes?
Well, let me ask you, what makes Bend such a great cycling community? Obviously, fitness and lifestyle-related activities are a big part of what's important to this community. I think their identity is tied up in that. They have a long tradition with the Cascade Classic going back into the 80s. Actually, I raced that 30 years ago. So, it's the kind of community I think that embraces activities in general and particularly endurance activities like cycling, and you just got a wonderful cycling community.
For the competitors, the weekend was fun and filled with a lot of camaraderie. Winning the collegiate team championship was Appalachian State from North Carolina.
Daniel Sapp.
And you come from
North Carolina.
How did you like coming out to Bend and competing this season?
It was great. It was a great course, a great event. One of the best bike races I've been to personally. I've been to a lot of races over the years, and just the venue was incredible. Just the whole atmosphere was incredible as well.
My name is Martin Wadowitz. I thought this was the best weekend I've had, bar none. Ever race weekend, best weekend ever. I'm a senior Appalachian, and this is the first time I ever got to compete at a national level, and this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me to come out here with my team and be part of something this big.
This year's cyclocross had over 1,800 individual athletes ranging in age from 10 to over 80, and they came from all over the country. The 2009 men's elite champion is Tim Johnson of Middleton, Massachusetts. He just edged out Bend's own Ryan Trabon, who was trying to go for 2 championships in a row, but finished second this year. The women's elite champion is Katie Compton from Colorado Springs. You can find all the results on the USA Cycling website. Doug LaPlaca says Bend should be enjoying a long relationship with USA Cycling.
Bringing large-scale events like the Cyclocross National Championships into Bend is critically important from a tourism standpoint. Typically, the second week of December represents a very slow week for our tourism industry, and the second week of December is not going to be a time frame where we bring in a large number of independent tourists. So we have to fill in those high-need time frames with large-scale events like this, and anytime that we can infuse $2 million+ into the local economy over a 4-day period in a slow tourism time frame, that's a very good thing.
When they were here last year, we were having a heat wave.
That's right.
And then they started this when we were at our coldest temperatures in centuries.
One of our selling points in promoting Bend for these bike races is that relative to other parts of the country, our temperature swings are relatively moderate. But it just seems like every time USA Cycling comes into town, we experience a record weather event. And even when they did their first site visit a couple of years ago, we had a record snowfall in December, and they were stuck here. They couldn't get out for a day or two. And they came back anyway. So hopefully we've got the extreme weather behind us, and we can move forward with future events with weather that is more commonplace for Bend.
LaPlaca says an economic impact study is being prepared by Oregon State University on this year's cyclocross. The results of that study are expected in January. I'm Steve Coffey. Take 5 is a presentation of 1110 KBND Radio News. Depend on us.